Well, hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XI. We're currently in Final Fantasy X. Did I say 11? What? Anyway, we're in Guado Salam, and let's do a quick upgrade for everybody since we're still here. My brain fell out. Nothing new there. I'm just gonna move along the path for each person. By the way, it's come up, but Waka does have the extract ability. I'll probably show that off eventually to show exactly what those extract skills do. I mean, long story short, they are for, well, upgrading the skill sphere thingies. These! Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab everybody real quick here. I don't think there's anything that we're unlocking right now that's super important, some defense and stuff. For Kamari here, you could continue down this path if you really want to. One of the things that you could also do with Kamari is you could bring him back, and I think there's like a bunch of different paths you can go. There's Waka's path over here. I think down here is Lulu's path. He doesn't make a great mage, so heads up on that one. Up this direction is Tidus's path, which actually might be nice for Kamari because we could get extra cheer and stuff from him. So I'm gonna leave him where he is for right now, and you all can talk about how you'd like to see Kamari raised in his sphere grid. For right now, he's been following Riku's path because I really wanted to make sure that I got that steal and all of those HP boosts, but I don't know if that's where I want to continue going with him at this point. So, I don't know. Let me know. Today we're gonna head on in. We can't go down south there, so don't even bother. Over here, we get a Mega Potion, so there's that. I can't actually read my notes, hang on. Okay, there we go. I couldn't read my notes. I had to click off of it because it was stuff in my way. Okay, and let's see. We're gonna head in here. This is where we need to go. And if you head up, come on, go upstairs. We'll talk to everybody in a second, but up here, we do have 2 high potions, so that's cool.
I don't like the smell of this one, eh?
Stay close to Yuna.
I wonder what smells so nice.
These are the past leaders of the Guado.
They all look the same.
Maester Seymour doesn't look like them, no.
Don't you know? The last leader, Maester Jiskel, wed a human woman. She was Seymour's mother.
Oh.
The last leader, Maester Jiskel.
Oh, you really have nothing interesting to say. All right, what do you have to say?
Kimari not like Mr. Seymour.
Shh.
Why does he want to see me?
Really? You have that kind of question? Anyway, let's move on.
This way, please. This way, please.
Why did he say that so differently?
I will go inform Lord Seymour. Please wait here.
There's no temple here in Guado Salam, see? Summoners usually just pass through on their way elsewhere. What?
I didn't even ask a question and you're explaining things.
You'd rather I say nothing, then?
No. Maybe you finally believe I don't know anything about Spira. And maybe that means you believe me about Xanarkand, too?
Well, there are many things I do not know. Your Xanarkand is one of those things. I suppose I can't say what I think, either way. Still, Be careful. You shouldn't tell other people.
Yeah, I know.
Anything else you have to say?
Why don't you eat something?
No, thank you. It looks fake.
I get the feeling he called us up here for more than just dinner.
Stay on your guard.
Why? This guy's just a priest, right?
Those with power use that power. Maesters have power.
Wait. You sure you don't have something against Yevon?
I lived a long time in Zanarkand.
Ah.
Really?
Kimari, speak no more.
Probably for the best. Wait,
This is good.
taking advantage of the situation?
What could it be? Oh.
I think Yuna's freaking the fuck out, which honestly, I kind of understand. What exactly... What are we looking at? Are you hypnotized?
Truly, it is good to have guests again. Since Lord Jiskel passed away, these halls have been too quiet.
The death of Lord Jiskel was a great loss for all of Spira.
Was this Maester Jiskel really such a great guy?
He brought the teachings of Yevon to the Guado. He was truly a great man.
Truly a loss for us all. But now a new leader, Lord Seymour, has come before us. Lord Seymour is the child of a Guado and a human. He will be the tie that binds our two races together. But that is not all, I think. Lord Seymour, he will surely become the shining star that lights the way for all the peoples of Spira.
That is enough, Trummel. Must I always endure such praise?
It didn't sound very humble, by the way.
Welcome.
You wanted to see me?
Please, make yourselves at home. There's no rush.
Please keep this short. Yuna must rush.
Pardon me. It's been a long time since I had guests.
I love Aura in the background
Lady
there.
Yuna, this way.
This is actually a cutscene, by the way. No, startled me too. Just kind of throws you into it.
This sphere is a reconstruction created from the thoughts of the dead that wander the far.
You ever heard of, like, you know, space, my dude? Interesting, I don't see Auron in this.
Zanarkand?
Correct. Zanarkand, as it looked 1,000 years ago.
Interesting that Seymour doesn't say anything about, like, oh, how did you know?
The great and wondrous Machina city.
Oh, there is Auron. Auron's on the side. It's hard to see him. He's hiding behind
She
Kimari.
once lived in this metropolis.
She?
She who?
Who's the woman with the antenna? I don't think that's actually antenna, but that's what she looks like.
Lady Yunalesca.
She was the first person to defeat sin and save the world from its ravages.
Oh, we're doing exposition.
And you
Okay.
have inherited her name.
It was my father who named me.
Lord Braska was entrusting you with a great task. He wanted you to face sin as Lady Yunalesca did. However, Lady Yunalesca did not save the world alone. To defeat the undefeatable sin, it took an unbreakable bond of love, of the kind that binds two hearts for eternity.
Wouldn't Yuna know this? Also, why? The clothing choices that they made in this game are hilarious to me. So it doesn't make any sense to me why she didn't understand Seymour's proposition earlier, because he propositions her and says, "Hey, be my whatever, my let me be your so-and-so to your Yunalesca." And she's just like, "What?" And then it isn't until this point where she actually registers this. Don't worry, we're gonna learn that he asked her to marry him in 2 seconds. But it just bothers me that she didn't get it when she should understand the lore of her own religion fairly much better than this.
Wow, your face is beet red.
You okay?
He asked me to marry him.
You serious? Hey!
You know what Yuna must do.
Of course. Lady Yuna. No, all summoners are charged with bringing peace to Spira. But this means more than just defeating sin. She must ease the suffering of all Spira. She must be a leader for the people. I proposed to Lady Yuna as a maester of Yevon.
Spira is no playhouse. A moment's diversion may amuse an audience, but it changes nothing.
Even so, the actors must play their parts. There's no need to answer right away. Please, think it over.
We will do so then. We leave.
Lady Yuna, I await your favorable reply. Why are you still here, sir?
What kind of question is that?
I beg your pardon. We Guado are keen to the scent of the Farplane.
Tidus, what are you doing? Are you a bloodhound now? What is wrong with you? There was a lot of information in that, like, one huge little thing. I don't even want to address any of it, to be honest.
Yuna, the High Summoner's daughter. Seymour, the leader of the Guado. Married in the name of Yevon, overcoming the barriers of race. It would give Spira something cheery to talk about for a change.
Sounds just like a passing daydream, like Oren says.
Come on, let's just get on with the pilgrimage.
No, I'm with Tidus on this one.
Marriage?
Jealous?
What? No way. We gotta defeat sin. Romance can wait.
Romance.
You sure picked a fine time to lay this one on us.
Maybe it is a fine time.
You serious?
If my getting married would help Spira, if it would make people happy, if I could do that for people, maybe I should do what I can. I never imagined doing anything like this, but I won't answer till I know what's right.
Seriously?
You could always just quit your pilgrimage and get married.
I will. Go on. I'm sure that Lord Seymour will understand.
I guess so.
I am a summoner. I must fight and defeat sin.
Like Braska before you.
Hey, at least,
I had to stop myself from shouting.
she's got her
What's there to
conviction.
think about?
I'm going to the Farplane. I'm going to see my father and think on this.
Go on. We'll be right behind you.
I wondered why none of the others ever asked Yuna. Do you love Seymour? Do you even like him?
No. Fun fact. Okay, so now that we are finally free, I think there's a few things that we can do other than talk to people. Humans, the summoner and her guardians. I don't know how to feel about that. Anyway, let's head over here because one of the first things we've got another Albed primer. And then in the back here, we have 3,000 gil. Beautiful. Wait, I want to talk to you. As sole protectors of the Farplane, the Guado are the supreme race of Spira. Oh, okay. We are fundamentally different from the populous humans and the hulking Ronzo. But that's an old story. Now the Guado seek harmony with other races. Oh, I thought you were being racist. Okay. You find it difficult telling us Guado apart, don't you? No. I suppose you think we all look the same. No, actually, you all look very different. I'd love to step away from the Guado glories and play for a different team once in a while. Why, if they paid me enough, I'd even play for the Albed. Can we actually recruit this guy? We can. I'm sorry, we actually can't recruit this guy, but you can actually see that you can see his information. Say you play for the Besaid Aurochs, you're Tidus, right? I saw you at the tournament. Let's blitz sometime. So yeah, here, some fiends really made a mess. Some of my teammates were badly hurt. I don't think we can actually get this guy, but you can see that these guys are different players. I'm not really gonna address the players, and we really haven't met anybody else that we can recruit at this time, so I don't care. Okay, so before we move on, I want to actually head over here because there's an elixir down here. How do you guys have to say? I suppose you think we all look odd, don't you? That's fine, we Guado are used to that sort of thing. Since embracing Yevon, we Guado have learned the joy of that is Blitzball. Can I recruit you? I don't think I can. I think I have a list of all the recruits, and none of these guys were on that list, so. Anyway, I actually want to stop in here real quick because I think this is the store. Oh hey look, it's Owaka. That's who I want to talk to, by the way.
Oh.
Hey buddy, got anything?
Thank ye.
Okay, so what I actually want to do, I want to start off by picking up a Devastator for Riku. I don't think we're going to be finding one anytime soon, so it would be really useful for her. And then I'm also going to pick up the yellow, is it the Targe? Is that how you pronounce that? Because it's got Lightning Ward for her, and that would also be really useful. And in fact, most of these Lightning Wards would be useful if you don't have something for your characters. Don't worry about Tidus, but something like the yellow bangle might be useful, but I'm not gonna be too worried about it, but it is a concern given the fact that we're gonna have to be, well, dealing with some lightning enemies real soon. You could also pick up, I think there's a Kate Sith in there that we could pick up, but honestly, I don't care too much. We're gonna head up here. Remember, the Farplane is sacrosanct. Please, or proper conduct, please. We're gonna head in here. Now, the first thing you want to do is head around this corner. You can see it, and you get 8 lightning marbles. They're gonna be pretty common. I think we can get through this today. I was kind of looking at the time that we've spent. We've got a lot of scenes, so
Question
buckle up.
about this Farplane. When somebody dies, a summoner sends them to the Farplane, right? So their souls, or whatever they are, they go to the Farplane, right? But that's the Farplane we're going to, right? And Yuna's old man's there too? Do dead people live there or something?
Well, that's terrifying.
You thinking those funny thoughts again, yeah?
What funny thoughts?
You'll see once we get there.
All right, let's head on in because, like I said, we have a bunch of stories. So let's not stop now.
Aren't you coming?
I do not belong there.
You're scared.
Searching the past to find the future. This is all that is there. I need it not. You'd better be going.
You're not really going to see the dead. more like your memories of them. People think of their relatives, and the fireflies react to them. They take on the form of the dead person. An illusion, nothing else. Well, have fun.
What? You're not going either, Riku?
I keep my memories inside.
Huh?
Memories are nice, but that's all they are.
Really? Okay.
You're still here?
I don't know what kind of question that is.
See you later.
Okay. Anyway, we just have to go inside now.
What the?
I'm not entirely certain if I'm confused or shocked or what's happening here. Like, how am I supposed to feel about this?
The Farplane was cool, but
Oh, 'cause
I
it's
couldn't
cool.
stop thinking about Yuna. Her parents, they looked so happy together. But it got me worried that maybe seeing them would make Yuna really consider Seymour's proposal.
Let's ask Kamari what he... Oh, guess we don't get to talk to Kamari. He just says no. Alright, fine.
Yo, Chapu! Meant to come see you earlier, yeah? Sorry.
I
know
do
you
love the
won't hold it
music here,
against
by
me.
the way. You
Ah,
can't
I gave up
hear
the
it
game.
well, but...
I'm a guardian from here on, you know? This guy looks a lot like you. Showed up. Traveling with him, I thought maybe you were still alive somewhere, yeah? But then again, here you are on the Farplane. Guess your place is here. So, how you been? Oh, that guy I just told you about? I gave him your sword. He likes it.
Huh? Whoa.
Why do you have that out when you're in here?
Just a sec more.
He is dead, and I am still alive. Coming here really makes that clear. I should focus more on what I have to do now.
What?
I'm not even sure what I'm saying.
Don't you mean that you should leave Chapu behind? I'm sure he was a great guy, but there'll be others.
That's a possibility.
How about Waka?
What, me with Waka?
Yeah, you two get along great.
Getting along isn't enough, not even close.
Oh, sorry. My mistake.
You'd do well to remember that.
She's gonna zap
Knowing
you.
a bit about women might come in handy someday.
Yeah, I'll remember.
I won't be forgetting either. Goodbye, Chapu. You always said I looked grumpy,
What?
but those were the happiest days of my
Why
life.
would you say that to somebody you love? Oh my god.
Why don't you try calling someone? All you have to do is think about them.
So, Yuna?
I've decided.
Oh, really? That's good.
I remember when I was only 7 years old in Bavel that day. My father had defeated Sin, and the whole town was out in the streets. Everyone was laughing. They all seemed so happy. If I defeated Sin, that would make everyone happy, wouldn't it? I must do what everyone wants, not just what I want.
Let's go back. You gotta tell Seymour.
Before that, call Sir Jet. Give it a try.
Huh?
Don't worry. He won't come.
Trying not to think about my old man made me think about him, of course.
See, told you.
He isn't here because he's not dead. He's Sin.
Yeah, we don't want to call him right now.
That means he's alive, you know.
What if my old man really is Sin? What would I say to Yuna? Heck, to everybody in Spira.
Sorry, my dad's
Wait,
a dick.
Why should I have to apologize for him anyway? I'd rather never see him again.
What makes you hate him so?
Everything he does just makes me mad. It was his fault that me and my mother...
Oh, hey, look. Hi, Mom.
Mom? It's her.
She's very pretty.
But... wait. No one ever performed the sending for her.
She must have accepted death while she was still alive.
Whoa there. That's my mother you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think I just... figured something out.
What did you figure out?
Why I hate my old man.
See? So I told him what I thought of him right there.
What? Really?
Course.
I suppose, but... Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Whenever my old man was around, my mother wouldn't even look at me. Maybe that's when I started to resent him, even hate him. When he left us, Mom just lost her energy.
Is she all right?
Why should you care?
If she dies, I wouldn't know what to do.
Don't say Mom is gonna die.
I apologize.
The old lady next door told me, when a lovebird dies, the one left behind, it just gives up living so it can join its mate.
Why is Oron
It was
concerned?
just like that. I hated my old man even more. But really, my old man...
Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Go to him. He'll cry if you don't.
I guess he cared in his own way?
Oh, man. I must sound so stupid.
I don't think so.
Kamari, what the hell?
How embarrassing.
Well, need some
Oh,
more
everybody's
time.
here.
No. I'm ready.
Did I miss something?
Where'd you get that?
Thanks for waiting. I'll go give my answer to Maester Seymour.
Yeah, we're gonna be heading back to talk to that guy, dude. Oh God, what?
Lord Jiskel! Oh, Lord Jiskel!
He does not belong here.
Why?
Yuna, send him.
You can kind of see the. I don't know if you guys can see the fireflies around.
He is Lord Jiskel no more.
Or on there
Send
for a
him
second.
now.
I don't think that was the right
Talk
sound
later.
for that.
We leave now.
You're right there, Oron. You could probably put two
What
and
was
two
that just
together.
now? That really Lord Jiskel?
I don't understand
I guess
how
it
a
doesn't
man
matter. I didn't
like
get to
Lord
choose.
Jiskel can die and not be sent.
I would think that he was sent once, but he stayed on Spira. Something A powerful emotion could have bound him to this world. Such things happen.
That's against the rules, isn't it?
It means he died an unclean death.
What does that mean? Like, in this case, what does unclean mean? Like, obviously, if I were to say that about somebody, like, in real life, that would mean, like, if they died an unclean death, that means that they were probably murdered. So, I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna save here, and then next time we're going to give Lord Seymour his answer so that we can move on, because we actually still have some more story in this area, and a couple special things that we need to do. So I will see you guys then.